So the first thing we're going to look at is settings that you want to use when you're first starting out. So right now we have gold rare players searching from 700 coins to 15k coins. This is going to give you a good starting point to get your feet wet when you're trying to flip players. So we're going to start off with a couple of lower end guys that I got and work our way up to some of the more higher end players that I was looking for. So this Johnson I got for 850 coins. Was able to flip that one for about 1,500, I believe. So that's a pretty quick and easy profit when you're turning those. So I saw an 88 Hoffman. 88s, if you can see those or get those for 1K or under, those are pretty easy to flip as well. But one of the best cards, or most profitable cards I find, is going to be this 88 Nathan Mackinnon. He's got the X-ray synergy and he's really quick. So a lot of players are looking for this card when they're building. We're trying to fill somebody with X as well. So I flipped him for 4K, as you saw there. And another card that I really like selling is Marner. He sells for 12 to 15K, depending on what the market's looking for. And you're able to quickly purchase these guys. And I actually ended up buying 3 cards from that same player. He was listing people pretty low, maybe trying to save up coins for Team of the Year dropping tonight for offense. So the next one I ended up getting was awesome. This was Kopitar. Again, the same guy. Sometimes you run into these people who just continue to list people pretty low. And that was the competitive season reward Kopitar for 20K. Normally he sells for 30 to 40K. And that card right there, it usually goes for about 50 to 60. So the next one is Wilson for 100K. That was really low. You don't really see Wilson that low. So I quickly picked him up and was able to go back to my collection. So if you're not sure what the price is, jump back into the collection to see, and actually shockingly saw 108K. So I'm going to go ahead and list for 120K. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want to be the lowest on the market because I'm not going to make any profit on that one there. So my goal here is that overnight somebody would buy that, or the other one just ran out of time, and I would be the next one up essentially. So the Kopitar right there, you saw the lowest on the market was 63K. And I want to turn this one around pretty quickly. You don't want to hold on to these cards too long because you can't. I mean, you can basically only go up to like 25 cards on the market at once. So I put them up there, was able to see it. Next thing I will show you is using the watch list. So I just added Justin Falk's All-Star Game card. It was only up for 130K. That's pretty low from what I've seen. So I added him to the watch list, immediately backed out, and he had sold. You also saw a Carlson that I was looking at for 10K. And he also was sold. So those are good indicators of how much they sell for and if you should have bought those. So use that watch list to your advantage when you're starting out. So we're just quickly running through a couple of the profits that we saw on these guys. So Johnson we sold for 1,500. McKinnon we sold for 4,000. Wilson we ended up with about 15K of profit. And Kopitar we ended up with 26, 20-something, 7 or so. So anyways, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and more videos will be coming your way.